it's time to really get flexible with the second conditional. There are two orders that we can use, two different ways. The first way that I start in the teaching is I always start with if, which is your first imaginary condition. And then I use would or wouldn't to show the imaginary result. We have a past verb after if, and then the result is would or wouldn't plus basic verb. Let's look at 3 examples. She doesn't drive in reality, so we imagine, well, if she drove, then as a result, she would get to work faster. We can also use this verb can be in the past negative, depending on what the first thing we say. Oh my God, they have 5 dogs. They have 5 dogs. If they didn't have 5 dogs, then they would go on more vacations. And the third trick we saw was, what if the verb is be? He's 80 years old. He is 80. That's the verb be. If he were younger, he would stay up later. We can also do the reverse. In real life, we don't always go in chronological order, starting with the cause, and then the result, as we saw up here. We can do the reverse. We can start with the result and then say what caused that. That means we'll start with would or wouldn't plus base verb. If will be in the middle of the sentence now, and still always after if comes the verb in the past form. Here, I work, but I would take 2 classes if I didn't work. Notice, still, after if, whether it's the beginning or in the middle, comes the past verb. I wouldn't go to the party if they invited me. If they invited me, I wouldn't go to the party. I can just switch them around. And she would have a house in Paris if she were rich. She isn't, but if she were. Notice, would here, past verbs, whether positive or negative, or the verb be here. That's the opposite of here, where we have if, the beginning, the verbs in the past, and would or wouldn't there.